What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a minute and I haven't made a video in, well, a minute, but yeah, that's because I've been at college doing stuff. So, yeah, but today I'm going to be going through my top 5 albums of this great year 2025. Well, it's currently 2026 right now, but going through my top albums of 2025 since the year came to a close. So without further ado, let's get into it. So when coming up with the albums I was going to put on this list, I was really struggling with what should go at 5 because there's been a lot of albums I've enjoyed, but there hasn't been many that I've been like obsessed with. So then I ultimately decided to give it to Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler, because I'm like, that album was just so much fun and I had a huge like phase with that album. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give it up. It's going to Don't Tap the Glass. And I mean, fair enough. This album's fantastic. It's it's just so much fun. It seems like Tyler is like kind of following the pattern that like Kendrick Lamar's also going in, where it's just like he made the personal like album that like addressed all his like, it was kind of like the therapy session album, and now he's just going like completely in the all right, let's party direction. And fair enough, this album has so many bangers. It's just so good. It's a nice short just album full of bangers, and it's great. It's it's great. Yeah. I mean, the beats go hard. The the I mean, I love Tyler's like flow. He has one of my favorite rapping voices. Just like that like gravelly deep voice. It's just so much fun. I My favorite song off this is probably the title track. It's really good. I do love all the songs. Yeah. I But the reason it's down here is because, to be honest, I haven't revisited it a lot. Like, I had the phase, and then I kind of like not grew out of it, but I kind of did. I just haven't revisited it a lot. But it is just such a fun album, and honestly, you can't like you can't. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a fun time to like dance to just like bang your head to. It's just it's just it's just great, you know. At number 3, wait, 4, bruh. At number 4 is The Weeknd's new album. Now this is probably gonna be controversial, because I feel like initially when this album came out, it was kind of like people were liking it, and then now it's kind of gone through the like overrated, and then it's like, oh, it's not that good. I still love it though. I wouldn't say I'm a huge Weeknd fan, but I really like The Weeknd, and this album, I don't want to say it's his most like adventurous, but it is really like, I think it's probably one of his like most unique and coolest sounding records, despite being probably his most bloated project. There are songs on here that I'm like surprised that he like that I'm genuinely like surprised he made. Like, it does feel like he was like, I mean, it still feels like within the same like universe as like After Hours or Dawn FM, but it feels like he was definitely like going balls to the walls on some of this. Like, like he was like, it's a lot more adventurous with the production. Um, a lot more like, I don't even know how to like take a song like Open Hearts for example. Like the synth hits like in the I don't want to say the chorus, but that's kind of what it functions as. like the synth hits in Open Hearts were something that I don't think like he would have done in like After Hours or like Dawn FM, because it kind like that Open Hearts kind of functions as like an EDM song almost. And then like I don't know, there's just such like a wide variety of uh like pro- not production but like instrumental and like soundscapes on this album that still kind of fit into the same universe, that it's just crazy. And there's still some songs on this album that I'm like obsessed with. Like I'm still obsessed with Give Me Mercy. Like the when the choir comes in on Give Me Mercy, it's so good. And then Cry for Me, of course, so good. Timeless is good. It's probably Timeless is really good, but it's probably towards the like lower on my track list rank. And then another example of like kind of adventurous production from him is Sao Paulo, one that people are putting towards the bottom of their like ranking, but I personally love it. Those like crunchy synths and like that like looped voice, and then it just gets like amped up louder and louder towards the end. It's so good the way it I don't know. And then the title track Hurry Up Tomorrow feels kind of like his version of a CCM song. I which is I don't know. I don't know what he was doing on here, but it worked. It worked. It was good. So yeah, that's why that's here. All right, number three. We're going with the new Clips album. Let God Sort 'Em Out. Pusha T has been like one of my favorite like rappers for a while now. So I was, needless to say, I was really hyped for this album, and it surpassed every expectation. Like they both have this way of like delivering lines where it sounds like the hardest thing ever, and it needs to be studied. Like cuz I don't even know. Like I just love their delivery so much. And then Pharrell cooks so hard on the production. It's not necessarily adventurous, but it's just hard. Like it just sounds sick. Like the beats, like the especially like for example the beat on FICO, the way it just like develops into this like it just they just keep adding things. He just keeps adding things to make it just like this groove. It's so sick. And then when the beat comes in on on MT Mike Tyson Blow the Face. That's what it is. I don't know the acronym like letter for letter, but Mike Tyson Blow to the Face. It's just one of the hardest drops in history. It's just such like the word that to describe this album is hard. It's just hard. Like it's just sick. And then just like a lot of those songs have been in my rotation just throughout the entire year. They're just sick songs. Like oh, and that's pretty much it. Like sick bars, sick beats, sick flows. It's just oh. Then the features on this album. Tyler cooks. Kendrick cooks. Nas cooks. Nas probably has my favorite feature on this whole album. Like which is kind of weird because Tyler and Kendrick are two of my favorite like artists. So it's kind of weird that Nas has a favorite feature, but no disrespect to Nas. We love Nas. But yeah, the features on this album, bro. It's just front to back hard. Like yeah, it's just oh. And then oh, John Legend. I forgot about John Legend. Yeah, and then to do all that and then still go personal like on some of the songs like By the Grace of God and Birds Don't Sing. It's just an insane feat of lyricism and artistry. So yeah, just such a great album. Number 2. By now you guys probably know that I like hyperpop. So So I think you can see where this is going. Number two is Revenge Seekers by Jane Remover. I'm a huge Jane Remover fan. I don't know if I brought up Jane Remover in any of my past videos, but yeah, this album was so good. I've had this on repeat for like the whole year. I remember like the day this dropped, I could not have been more hyped. I think it dropped the same day as the Drake album, and I'm like, I know which one I'm listening to first. And it was Revenge Seekers by Jane Remover. This album, it's just I venture to say it's Jane Remover's most ambitious project. It's her most upbeat. Well, it's their most upbeat. It's their most like abrasive, most energetic, and it blends like so many different genres into like this sonic mess that is just incredible. That's the best way I could explain it. Like it takes some inspiration from rap, some inspiration from pop, rock. Like it so much so that you can't really decipher what it is, but you know it's sick. Um yeah, it's just like it's hard to explain, but it's just amazing. And yeah, it's just every track off here is just like a high energy banger. Like it's yeah, the production is abrasive, high energy, and it just like goes in directions that you don't expect it to go. It's not just like a beat to serve as the like instrumental to the vocals. It's kind of the main attraction here, and there's a lot to enjoy and unpack about the instrumentals. That being said, I also really like the way that Jane Remover does her vocals. I like the way they auto tune it, and like I I think there's also a lot of really funny bars on here, and all that aside, the main traction is the instrumentals. They're abrasive, they're high energy. There's like Pokemon samples on here. There's like I don't know what's going on. It's crazy, it's wild. I love it. That's why it's here. Number one, I'm sure you guys probably, if you guys have been watching the videos, you guys know what it is. You guys can probably, you probably could have guessed it by the start of this video. It's Vanisher Horizon Scraper. I'm a huge Quedeca fan. Last year my favorite record of the year was Scrapyard. This year it's Vanisher. Vanisher, I don't know if it's my favorite Quedeca album. I don't know. It might be. Um, but it's so good. This is such a step in the other direction from him. Like he went from the kind of abrasive electronic, at the same time folky. I don't even know how to describe it. I didn't mean to haunt you, and then kind of did like a blend of like a lot of different things on Scrapyard. Then here he's going full like art pop question mark, but also with a lot of different things, hip hop, whatever, blend in Latin, bossa, like blended in there, and it just makes for a very like a one of a kind listening experience. All the instrumentals on here just feel like they're swirling and like they just exist in such an organic way, which is kind of a weird description, but it kind of feels like the instrumentals on here only exist as like a thing together, not like, oh, these guitars are good or these drums are good. Like it's the whole thing exists together and it never existed apart type of thing. Weird to explain. It just works so well together, and they like swirl and create this like symphony, and then it just they just work like. And it's a lot less abrasive than his last album. It's more like it does kind of like transport you to the world that he's trying to build type of thing. I also like my main thing that I think is really underrated about him is I really love what he does with melodies. Like I think he has a really good ear for melodies and I think he's good at writing them. I don't think he has the I don't think he's like the best singer on earth, but I think he has like he knows where to go with a song. Like which I think since he sings a lot more on this album, we get to see that a lot more and I think I really like it. And yeah, it just has like a really unique sound and texture to it that I don't think you can get anywhere else really because of how much is combined from like different parts of the world, different genres, different like whatever. It's like so much like comes together on this album to create like this very unique aesthetic that you can only get here, which is why I love it so much. Anyway, that was the top 5 albums of this year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, do all those things. Comment your top 5 maybe if you or just your favorite if you have one. I'll probably be making like a top 5 or 10 movies of this year in the near future. But yeah, other than that, yeah, have a good day. Bye.